welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Dom Santina here with you for National Auto Racing Club School of Sim Racing 410 Winged Sprint All-Star Series. Getting ready to go here with our qualifying session. While they do that, we're going to send it on down track side for our pre-race ceremonies. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the action on the racetrack coming up in just a few short minutes. Don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back to the Dirt Racing Network. Looks like Cole Newhoffen is going to take the quick time here in the qualifying session. We're going to get ready to go for heat race number 1. Only 18 cars in the server, which means we will have 3 heat races and then probably a warm-up session and a feature. No need for a B main here tonight. Ready to go. We'll give you the starting lineup here for heat race number 1 from Charlotte Motor Speedway, the dirt track at Charlotte. Here is the starting lineup, starting on the pole position for Kinsler Racing Sim Team, MVT and Wicked Cushion from Waverly, Nebraska. It's the 18 of Cole Newhoffen. Starting second will be the 8 of Daniel Ziegert. Row number 2 starting third from Stanley, Wisconsin, in the number 23 machine. That will be in the number 3S machine, that'll be Jake Sonatak. Starting fourth for U.S. Navy, Brazen Firearms from Quad City, Illinois. That is Jordan Etter in the 65 machine. Row number 3, starting in the 5th position, will be the 58 of Cale Heibel. Starting in the 6th position, in racing for Fit Transportation from Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania, the 20 car of Jerome Weigel. And rounding out the field on the back row will be the 5 of Gage Stevens. We get ready to go here for the final night of racing here in the National Auto Racing Club School of Sim Racing All-Star 410 Winged Sprint Car Series. We've been on and off with these guys here to finalize the championship. Cole Newhoffen and Daniel Ziegert is going to lead us to the green flag, the 2-8 cars. So side by side on the front row, getting ready to go. Got a lot of people checking in already. Extreme Dirt Racing, thanks for the message. Digging the music. Yeah, new one Roger sent me just last week. I think it was pretty good. Thank you, Anthony. And, well, Anthony, I guess, a lot of times checking in, getting a lot of people in here to watch the stream. We appreciate it. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Heat race number 1 underway. Coleman Hoffman out to the race lead. Daniel Ziegers into third. Jake Sonntag, into second. Sonntag into the third spot. Eddard in the fourth spot. So everybody is transferring directly to the feature with only 18 cars in here. Lap heat races. We're looking at the top 2. That is Ziegers and Newhoffen. Run through the field if we can. Sonntag running in the third spot. Then it's Jordan Eddard in the fourth spot. Cale Heibilt in the fifth spot. Gage Stevens in the sixth spot. And Roby Weigel in the seventh spot. All of these guys in this series have to have an iRacing rating of over 2,000. Be able to run in this race. All right, Anthony. We will see you in just a little bit. Look at the dirt out here at Charlotte. Getting dusty. Visibility getting up there a little less, but still able to make out the 2 8 cars as they do battle. Not as bad in 1 and 2. Little hazy down the backstretch, but when they come out of 3 and 4, look at the dirt up here. It's a little tough to see, but then it clears as they head down the front stretch. A little bit entering 1 and 2. Really a lot of dirt hanging in the air right here off turn 4. White flag in the air. There's your gap between your top 3. And it looks like Cole Newhoffen will pick up the heat race win. Ziegers in second, Sonntag third, Eddard fourth, Newhoffen or Heibilt in fifth, Stevens in fifth, Weigel in sixth, and Heibilt in seventh. Little change up there. Cole Newhoffen picks up the win after picking up the quick time as well. We'll see if he can go for the trifecta and take the feature as well. Getting ready to go with heat race number 2. Anthony, since you're on here and messaging me throughout the night, is it Karf? Is that right? Let me know if I get your last name right so that when I announce you here, I got it right. Getting ready to go with our second heat race of the night. Here's going to be the starting lineup. In row number 1 for Swindell Speed Lab Esports, Fast 4 Media, and JST from Loomis, California. The 5 of Rusty Kruger, starting second for Rebels Up SimSport, Wicked Energy Gun. From New Paris, Ohio, will be the 79 of Billy Rowley. Row number 2, starting in the 3rd position in the 1 car, that'll be Wade Fields. Starting in the 4th position in the 06 is Rylan Gray. And row number 3, starting in the 4th spot for Rebels Up SimSport, School of Sim Racing from Troy, Ohio, the 21 of Bruce Klingen. And on the outside, in the 91, that will be running the 1 car. That is Sean Hond. Not sure if I have that one right or not. Tim, thanks for checking in from Port Orange, Florida. Thanks for tuning in and watching as we get ready to go. Rusty Kruger will lead us to the green flag. 10 more laps here in heat race number 2, and then we'll wrap it up with heat race number 3. We'll jump back up to the stands. We might change views throughout the night as the dust starts to fly. Rowley into the second spot. Rylan Gray in the third spot. All these cars once again can transfer straight to the feature. Anthony Rusty Kruger is definitely on the throttle. He's got the hammer down and looking to pull away. He's got a 0.3 of a second lead already right now over Billy Rowley, but Rowley trying to track him down. Rylan Gray, your third place driver right now. Billy Rowley, though, right there on the back push bar, and Rowley into the wall. It's going to open the doors. Rylan Gray going to be able to sneak underneath. Nope, Rowley back into the second position. Throughout the night, it's probably going to continue. It'll probably get worse in the feature. Anthony, that's a good one. Taking him to Gapplebee's. I like it. He's pulled back out by 0.3 of a second with the white flag in the air. Coming back to the stripe, and he will take heat race number 2. Billy Rowley will come across in second, Rylan Gray in third, Bruce Klingon in fourth, Wade Fields in fifth, and Sean Cohn in the sixth spot. So that'll set up our final heat race of the night. Here we go. We're going to get ready to go for our final heat race of the night. Let me grab the camera view here. See if we can get a good camera view of the cars. There we go. Here's the grid for our third and final heat race. Starting on the pole for Team SSR Elite School of Sim Racing from Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, the 99 of Gregory LeMay. Starting second, the 81 of Jackson McLean. Row number 2, starting in the third position in the 64 car, that'll be Timothy Alden. In the 14th position will be Philip Krasic. Row number 3 will be in the 5th position for Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. In the 12th car, Zach Miller. And in the 6th spot for Team SSR Elite, WR Customs and AFD from Warsaw, Indiana, the 513 of Bryce Barris. Get ready to go with our final heat race of the night. All right, here we go. Gregory LeMay leading us back to the green flag, or to the green flag here for heat race number 3. One out to the race lead. We go back up to the stands view. How's this? Is that a little bit better there, Gary? See if we can turn the cars down a little bit more there as well. Dylan, yeah, Rusty ran away with it a little bit, but we're looking here. It's already 0.6 of a second for for Gregory LeMay over Jackson McLean in second. Filip Krasic in the 3rd position, right there behind McLean. And it's Miller, Alton, and Boris rounding out the order. As we're halfway through our 3rd and final heat race. Let's look at your race leader, Gregory LeMay. He might be the favorite to win it now after this heat race performance, out by a full second. Working on coming to the white flag this time. Heat race clicking off fast. Gregory LeMay still out front. McLean in 2nd. Krasic right behind him in the 3rd position. Then it's Zach Miller and Timothy Alton doing battle for 4th and 5th. Gregory LeMay going to take it in convincing fashion by over a 1.5 seconds. We'll go back here. Alton will take the 4th spot. And Miller will come across in 5th with Boris in 6th. All right, looks like we will, in fact, have a B main. So we will get ready for the 10-lap B main. Waiting for the cars to grid in here. Everybody going to transfer. Looks like everybody has gridded in, so we'll grab it and we'll give you the starting lineup here for the grid. Gage Stevens going to start on the pole. Wade Fields is outside of row number 1. Row number 2, starting 3rd, will be Zach Miller with Jerome Weigel starting 4th. Row number 3 will be Sean Cohn starting 5th with Bryce Boris in 6th. And starting in 7th will be Cale Highbelt. Like we said, all 7 cars should transfer to the feature. Get ready to go once again. After this, I know for sure we'll be going to a feature. See if Gage Stevens can hold everybody off here, starting on the front row in that 5 car. And here we go, green flag in the air, and we are off with our B main. And it's Wade Fields jumping onto the race lead off the start. Gage Stevens back to the 2nd position. Yeah, Rusty's going to be one for sure. I think it's going to come down to either Gregory LeMay or Rusty Kruger, without a doubt, for the win here tonight. Those two look the fastest in their heat race. Gage Stevens looking pretty good here, though, in the B main, the only LCQ we have. Coming around this time, completing the halfway point of our B main. It's Still Gage Stevens out front. Wade Fields in second. Here's a battle for third and fourth between Zach Miller and Jerome Weigel. Weigel going to slide up to the third spot. Here comes Miller back to the inside. So they're going to settle it out. We'll look back here a little bit farther. Here's a battle between Cone, Heibel, and Barris for position. This is 5th, 6th, and 7th. Battle for the lead? Yes, there is. Gage Stevens has been caught by Jerome Weigel and Wade Fields. As we come to the checkered flag, Gage Stevens going to take the win. Jerome Weigel will come across in second, Wade Fields third, Zach Miller fourth, Heibel, Coned, rounding it out. We're going to go to a quick warm-up session. While we do that, we're going to take a minute to thank some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with your feature on the racetrack to wrap up the National Auto Racing Club School of Sim Racing 410 All-Star Series Championship. Up next with the feature. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dom Santina here with you on the Dirt Racing Network. What if I could tell you you could take your dirt sim racing to the next level by joining the best sim racing community online today. At the School of Sim Racing, you can learn to drive and set up your car like a pro with a ton of free trainings and free setups for sprint cars, late models, midgets, and more. It's a perfect place to get your dirt sim racing on the right track. Visit schoolofsimracing.net to learn more today. Looks like we're ready for feature time. Dylan, that'll put Stevens, I think, roughly about the 10th, 11th, maybe 12th spot in the feature. We'll find out right now because we're getting ready to grid out the starting lineup here for the feature. Starting on the front row will be Cole Newhoffen, starting second, Rusty Kruger. Row number 2, starting third, will be Gregory LeMay. Starting fourth, Daniel Zegers. Row number 3, starting 5th, will be Billy Routley. Starting 6th, Philip Crossage. Row number 4, starting 7th, will be Jake Sonatag. And 8th, Rylan Gray. Row number 5, starting 9th, will be Jackson McLean. And 10th, Jordan Etter. Row number 6, starting 11th, will be Bruce Klingen. 12th, Timothy Alton. Row number 7, 13th, will be where Gage Stevens will be starting. 14th will be Jerome Weigel. Row number 8, starting 15th, Wade Field. Starting 16th, Zach Miller. Row number 9, starting 17th, Cale Heibelt. And starting 18th, Sean Coned. And why did Rusty Kruger not go there off the start? We're going to have to see what happens there. We'll see if Rusty Kruger gets back up here and joins them. Right now, it looks like Daniel Zegers is going to be starting on the pole. The 2 8 cars going to be side by side. Do not see Rusty Kruger starting in the back, so he's, I guess, choosing to go to the back row here. Getting ready to go. Green flag in the air. Cole Newhoffen and Daniel Ziegers leading us to the green flag. Dylan, yeah, it's interesting with Rusty Kruger going to the back row there. He's going to have to work his way up now. Maybe wants a little bit of a challenge. I don't know exactly the call. Hopefully he gets up here for a podium interview, and we can ask him what the decision was there, if it's just because he missed the initial rolling start. Not sure. Look at this battle for the race lead. Billy Rowley, Cole Newhoffen, and LeMay. We'll keep an eye on Rusty as we go throughout the day, throughout the features, see where he's at. He's already up to the 13th position. We got our first caution of the night. Made it through all the heat races and the consolation races without one. And now we got one on the racetrack. Gage Stevens, possibly. Oh, there was a car turned to the inside there. Not quite sure who it was. Daniel Ziegers? Or how about, I don't know. We're going to play the guessing game until we find out who it was. Rylan Gray? I don't think so. Not quite sure who. Jackson McLean, let's take a guess. Yep, it was the 81 car. Let's go back and take a better look. Not seeing anything yet. For why the caution was brought out. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, it's because we were on the wrong car. But anyway, let's get back to green flag racing. We are back underway. And it's Cole Newhoffen out in front. Billy Rowley hanging on to the second position, looking to give him a battle. Rowley looking, searching to try to get around this 18 car. So we're working on lap 8 of 30. Let's check. Where is that 5 car? He's back in the 12th position, trying to run the top side, going around Gage Stevens, looking at Timothy Alton here. Alton in the 11th spot, Jerome Weigel in the top 10. And there, Kruger's got around Alton, and we have another caution on the racetrack. Jordan Eder possibly having some issues. Go back and see what happened to the 65 car. And there it was, bringing out our caution. Getting spun around. All right, Dylan, I didn't see the pace car last time. Let's see if I can find it this time and see what we're talking about here. You're saying this pace car is wild. So let's go see what's going on once I get to our leaders here. Green flag in the air this time once again. We're a third of the way through. I got you, Dylan. Makes sense. Anthony, thanks for clearing it up. Having it come out in the middle of the race while they're driving. Look back here, though. Cole Newhoff, your race leader. Rylan Gray in the second spot. Gregory LeMay holding on to the final podium position at the moment. Thought LeMay might be a little bit faster here. Not the case. Holding on to that third spot behind Wade Fields. Hammer down. Where is he? There he is. He's coming. He is coming, Anthony. He's in the 7th spot. He's got to run down Philip Crossage right there in the 14 car for the 6th spot. And that's going to help Crossage into the wall. Oh, he makes contact with the 14 car, though. It's going to slow him up a little bit. Next on the list is Daniel Zegers. 8 car right there in view as well. See if Rusty can run him down. Cole Newhoff still holding everybody off by 0.6 of a second. Rylan Gray, the 2nd car. LeMay still holding on to the podium position. As we come to complete lap number 19. And I think Newhoffen had some computer issues there. There he comes back. Glitches off the screen for a minute. Who's next on Rusty's hit list? Still Daniel Zegers. There's the 8 car right there. As we have 10 to go this time by. Looking for the 5th spot. And it looks like he's going to get it off at turn 2. So now up is Wade Fields, the 4th place car. And through the haze, you can kind of see him right there in the 1. You can definitely see him in 1 and 2. The dirt not as heavy. And it looks like Wade Fields gets a little loose coming out of 2. That's going to allow Kruger to get a big run down the backstretch. And look to the inside through 3 and 4. Top 3 staying the same. Oh no, Rylan Gray, your new race leader, as I say that, but he gets into the wall. There's a car backwards on the racetrack. That's going to bring out a caution, and I think that might have been Jordan Etter again having some issues. Let's see if that was a 65 car. Nope, the 81, yeah, the 81 car there of Jackson McLean. Got clipped, and he tried to leave just before getting off the track. That'll bring out our 2nd caution of the night. So we get ready to go once again. Not sure who that's going to give the lead to. I don't know if that means that Newhoffen will have the lead, or if it looks like Cole Newhoffen will keep the lead. It is very dusty out here. Looks like we're just had completed lap 23, or we'll complete it when we go green. So we'll have 8 laps to go. Just maybe 7. Green flag back in the air. Cole Newhoffen still in the race lead, but I know everybody's looking. Where is that 5 car? There he is in the 5th spot. Wade Fields and Gregory LeMay is right in front of him, and here comes Rusty Kruger off the top side. And it looks like is able to clear Fields for the 4 spot, so now he's just 1 spot off of a podium. Don't think he's going to have enough time to get to the lead, but he's looking for a podium right now, and he's going to make it look super easy. He's going to slide up in front of LeMay, make contact. Gregory LeMay not probably going to like that one too much. That allows Wade Fields to get back in the battle and actually get back around the 5 car of Rusty Kruger, push him off the podium. There's Daniel Ziegers in the mix as well. He's coming with Rusty Kruger, following right in his tracks. Kruger into the podium spot in 3rd now. Ziegers up to 4th. He's going to have to run down Ryland Gray and Cole Newhoffen in a matter of 3 laps. Not going to be enough time for the 5 car. Cole Newhoffen out front and trying to hold off Ryland Gray with for the race win. With now 2 to go, here comes Ryland Gray off the top side. Newhoffen with a run down the bottom. Into 3 and 4 they come. White flag will be in the air this time by. Ryland Gray with a big run off the top side, but out of turn 2, the bottom line's the place to be. Here comes Cole Newhoffen to the line. He's going to take the final win of the season by half a car over Ryland Gray. Rusty Kruger is going to come across in 3 or in 3rd. We'll try to get a picture of all 3 of these guys down here on the front stretch. Might be hard to see. But Newhoffen, Gray, and Kruger round out your podium. There's Newhoffen. Oh, he just left. See if we can get Rusty Kruger or Ryland Gray up here in the booth. Looks like all of them are going to go, so we'll just stop it. We'll grab these guys in the booth, or bring them up to the booth and grab them for an interview. Starting with your 3rd place finisher here tonight, Rusty Kruger. See if we can grab him and pull him on up. See if we can find him. Not seeing any of them here in the chat. Interesting. Not seeing any of the 3 in Discord at all. So that's going to be fun to see if we can find them. Well, there's Rusty. We'll bring him on in. Rusty, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me see that we have you. Turn you up a little bit. All right. So you were the talk of the chat here tonight, starting in the back after having a good run in your heat race. Was that a thing you negotiated with the guys or just an extra challenge for you tonight? What was the deal with that?
I figured since we had kind of had a pretty safe points lead, we figured we'd have a little bit of fun. So I asked Bruce if he could send me to the rear of the field and see how far up I could get. And I guess 3rd ain't so bad from that, huh?
No, I think if you would have maybe had 3, 4 more laps, maybe 5, I think you might have been able to get there. You weren't too far off, but definitely it was fun to watch it come through the field. And I was going to ask just to make sure, but it sounds like you locked up the championship here tonight. How does it feel to take the championship home here this season?
It's a great honor. I mean, Tommy runs a fantastic program here with the NARC series, and we had about quite the field of cars to start out, but unfortunately it all fizzled out, and realistically it's just me, Shay, and Lamy out there every week. But I was able to hold on, keep the consistency going. I think my worst finish this entire series was fourth, but just celebrate this one lightly and try and go after it again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember when we started this thing, it was pretty heavy packed with guys in here. But regardless, consistency wins you championships. Got to show up in order to win. And congrats on the championship and a heck of a run here tonight. Anyone you want to thank for your podium finish tonight?
I just gotta thank the boys over at Slick Sim Sport and Swindell Speed Live. They've had the best subs for me to try and drive effectively, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But gotta thank them, and also Jake Swanson Shock Technology for the virtual CSIs, and then Moto and Fastform Media.
All right. That's not only your third place finisher here tonight, but also your champion on the series. Congrats to Rusty Kruger. We get your second place finisher up here in the booth with us as well. We'll bring up Rylan Gray to the booth. Rylan, you got a copy?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, we got you. All right, man. You were battling for the lead there quite a few times. What were you seeing, and what do you think you needed to get around Cole there for the race lead?
Well, I think I was definitely running the top a little bit faster than he was, but every time I throw a slider, he just has the momentum and the speed to go past me. So it was really just how much speed I would have gone on that last lap, and he just had more.
You finish in second place here tonight in the final race of the season. What does it mean to end the season with a top spot or a second spot here this year?
It feels pretty good. It's fun to race with my new team, and all of Hobo's up right now, and it was a really good race in my opinion.
Is there anyone you'd like to thank here for your second place finish tonight?
Yeah, just SSR Elite Sim Racing, all the guys that got me here, Billy Riley, everybody else was up to motivate them to get me back in the league and to get on their team. It's just an honor, and I'm really happy to be on there.
All right, it's your second place finisher here tonight, Rylan Gray. Congrats to Rylan. We will get your race winner up here in the booth with us, Cole Newhoffen. We'll grab him and pull him up with us as well. Cole, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got you, man. Had to do a little bit of defensive driving there to hold off the guys behind you, but able to get it done. What made your car so fast, and what lines did you find to hold the guys off behind you?
My car was pretty good. I struggled getting off of two, but just kept my pace up, trying some different lines, and was able to hold them off there at the end.
I know Rusty decided to take the challenge and come from the back. If you would have had a few more laps, you think you still could have held that 5 car off, even with the charge that he was coming with?
Yeah, I wanted to take it too, but he wouldn't let me. So, yeah, I think I could have held him off still. I mean, I felt really good. I mean, Rusty's good too, but I felt really good.
Yeah, you take the Quick Time Award, the Heat Race, and the feature here tonight. Sweep the night, end the season on the top of the box. How does it feel, and who would you like to thank for your race win tonight?
It's good. Just like to thank Maverick Simulations, the guys at Elbows Up Some Sport for helping us out, and you guys for putting it on and broadcasting.
All right, it's your race winner here tonight, Cole Newhoffen. Congrats to Cole. We will go through the final results one more time here tonight. And we'll pull those up right now. As we mentioned, Newhoffen, your race winner. Rylan Gray comes across in second. Rusty Kruger comes from 19th to the lead or to the third place spot. He'll lock up the championship here, the National Auto Racing Club School of Sim Racing Series. Daniel Ziegler comes across in second. Gregory LeMay in third. Wade Fields fourth. Billy Rowley in fifth. Billy Rowley seventh. Zach Miller eighth. Philip Crossage ninth. And Gage Stevens rounds out the top 10. Kale Heibuilt finishes in 11th. Timothy Alton in 12th. Jerome Weigel 13th. Bryce Barrs 14th. Jordan Eder 15th. Bruce Klingen 16th. Jake Sontag 17th. Jackson McLean 18th. And Sean Cond in 19th. It's going to wrap it up here for the Dirt Racing Network tonight. Going to wrap it up for the National Auto Racing Club School of Sim Racing season here. As we said, Rusty Kruger takes home the championship. Hopefully they come back and join us once again on the Dirt Racing Network when they get back in action. We'll wait to see if that all transpires and takes place. But until then, enjoyed having them on the network. Good night of racing. I think we only had 3 cautions throughout the whole entire night. Come back tomorrow night. Roger will have the DSRL Wednesday Night Warrior Series at 8 Eastern. I got somewhere to be, so I can't join you tomorrow night. And then he'll have the National Auto Racing Club Big Block Modified Championship Series tomorrow night. That'll wrap up their season there as well. And then before you know it, we'll be down to just a couple shows a week. We started with 13 at the beginning of the year. During the regular week, we're going to have our 3 DSLR shows, the Winter Tire Nationals and PRO. We'll be down to 5 shows plus Rogers. I don't know. He's got 3 or 4 on Saturday or on Sundays. I think we're down to 9 or 8 or 9. So it's slowing down a little bit. We'll see if we pick some more up. Congrats to all 3 on the podium tonight. Congrats to our champion, Rusty Kruger. That's going to wrap it up here from the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Dom Santina been with you. Thanks to all of our sponsors here at the Dirt Racing Network. Thanks to everyone that sponsors the School of Sim Racing and the National Auto Racing Club. It's been a fun season. Hope to see you guys back hopefully soon. Thanks to everybody that watched. For Roger Wagner, I'm Dom Santina. We'll talk to you later, guys. Until then, have a good night.